Guilford College, a four-year college located in Greensboro, North Carolina, was chartered in 1834. The Hege Library at Guilford is a three-story, 80,000-square-foot facility located near the center of campus. Initial construction of the library began in 1908 and was funded by a $9,000 matching grant from Andrew Carnegie. There have been four expansions since, the most recent in 1989. Madeline Lamboulette of the Guilfordian recently wrote, "What began as a room with a study hall atmosphere has turned into an expansive three-floor library where students can escape the chaos of the dorm." The mission statement of the library is that Hege Library leads the Guilford College community in identifying, locating, evaluating, and gaining access to a full range of information available. The library's promotion of information literacy advances the college's mission of developing critical thinkers and principled problem solvers. The library acquires, organizes, maintains, and preserves a quality collection of intellectual resources that enhances Guilford's academic program in an environment conducive to the pursuit of an excellent liberal arts education grounded in Quaker values. The library collection includes 240,000 books, periodicals, and non-print media. Special endowed collections exist in the areas of science, history, fine art, religion, English, women's studies, foreign language, and international Quaker studies. The library houses the Friends Historical Collection, a comprehensive research collection pertaining to the Religious Society of Friends, or Quakers, worldwide. This collection includes 600 manuscript books of Carolina Quaker records dating from 1680, along with Quaker costumes, artifacts, student theses, and genealogical resources. The Guilford College Art Gallery is housed in the Hege Library and has a permanent collection of 1,100 works of art spanning 4,000 years and 4 continents. The library employs a full-time staff of 12 with additional support from a cadre of student assistants. Elizabeth Wade is the Technical Services Librarian at Hege. Eddie Assad is the Associate Director of Information Technology and Network Services, or ITNS, at Guilford. I interviewed both Elizabeth and Eddie on February 12, 2010 while researching this paper. They provided a logical and technical overview of the services at Hege. As Technical Services Librarian, Ms. Wade is responsible for ordering, receiving, and cataloging new books, periodicals, and donations. She maintains all electronic resources and touches every record in the library database. She is responsible for maintaining authority control and making sure all catalog links are active. Another of her duties is to check catalog usage patterns. The metrics measured include how many searches are conducted, how productive the searches are, and whether the searches retrieve the full text or an abstract that triggers an interlibrary loan request. Ms. Wade also serves as the library's liaison to the Information Technology and Network Services Department at the college. Library computer hardware is purchased by ITNS and is not handled by library staff. Non-hardware purchases are budgeted and shared through the North Carolina Piedmont Automated Library Systems Consortium, whose membership includes Bennett College, Greensboro College, Guilford College, and Salem College. Member colleges pay dues to the consortium, and all shared purchases are agreed upon by committee. NC PALS also maintains a shared catalog of member collections. The library internet service provider is Microelectronics Center of North Carolina, a nonprofit organization that supplies connectivity to the North Carolina Research and Education Network via a gigabit Ethernet point of presence in downtown Greensboro. Pricing information was unavailable. The library internet service provider also supplies UNCG. Library computers and terminals are secured using port alarms and are attached to desks with hardened cables and locks. Laptops are equipped with LoJack. None of the staff interviewed recalled any incident of theft or vandalism. When asked about the levels of satisfaction library employees and patrons had with existing hardware and software, Ms. Wade indicated a reasonable degree of employee satisfaction with Searcy Workflow, the library ILS. Her only caveat was that there had been recent cuts in the support staff at Searcy, and it has become more difficult to get help when needed. Customers, on the other hand, are not happy with existing software, specifically the NC PALS catalog. It is the source of many complaints. Recently, the staff has been testing a product called WorldCat Local, which provides a more palatable user interface and includes images of the book cover along with literary reviews. Patron response has been favorable. Hardware and software overview. Network. Servers, routers, and security appliances are stored in and administered by ITNS. Network equipment is not administered by library personnel. The campus network configuration is such that all remote users get service via VPN, and all on-campus users are domiciled inside the network DMZ. Outward-facing firewalling is handled by a Cisco security appliance, also administered by ITNS. Network access to the library is provided by a T3 fiber channel. There are 3 1 gigabit Cisco switches located in the library, providing 380 hardwired ports. Internal cabling is Cat5. There are multiple wireless access points in the library, each capable of supporting density of 100 additional users depending on usage. The building is equipped with an emergency generator providing power supply redundancy. Campus servers, including those of the library, are backed up daily to tape. All network equipment is on a 4-year refresh cycle contracted with Cisco. There is very little hardware in Hege. There are 8 terminals and 30 general-purpose PCs, imaged like all other campus PCs. Additionally, there are 20 Windows-based laptops and 10 Mac laptops, which can be checked out at the reference desk for use by students while in the library. The terminals are used to access the NC PALS catalog and for general-purpose web browsing. The PCs are used by students for general-purpose computing. There are several network printers assigned to the PCs, but none to the terminals. There is no scanning technology available to library patrons. A single flatbed scanner is available to library staff. All equipment is on a 3-year replacement cycle. Windows NT is the operating system used by all campus servers. Campus PCs use Windows 7, Vista 32-bit, and OS X. The standard PC image includes Office and Excel. The email client is Google Notes. Security software used campus-wide is Sophos. CRC Workflows is the ILS used by the library staff. The library subscribes to 230 databases, some free and some paid subscription. The library website is maintained by Nathaniel King, Information Literacy Librarian at Hege. Although Nathaniel can perform page edits, the site is administered by ITNS. Like many of its brethren, Hege has limited funding available with which to upgrade library hardware or software. Despite budget limitations, the library recently upgraded the interlibrary loan process to Iliad, a resource-sharing management software product that automates the interlibrary loan process and allows users to see the status of their requests. The library is also moving to pilot a chat reference program using Google Notes. I asked Elizabeth how technology had changed and how it would evolve over the next 10 years. She observed that user expectation had changed and that patrons had come to expect user-friendly commercial interface like Amazon. Going forward, she believes libraries will become focused on helping the user achieve their goal rather than on maintaining collections. She expects an increase in digital content, fewer library visitors, and increased demand for remote access. Elizabeth expects the requisite skills for future librarians to include website editing, chatting, messaging, scanning, and use of the software products that support those activities. She noted that most staff is currently using their PC 6 to 8 hours each day. Elizabeth believes MLIS students today should focus on understanding the public interface and learning emerging technology. The Hege Library serves many user groups: Guilford students, the Society of Friends, genealogists, alumni, and local artists. They maintain several unique collections. It is a great facility. Technologically, they are in the wedge. Consortium purchasing and a limited budget make it difficult for them to move to the leading edge. ITNS's control of network services and of the library's website suggests limited autonomy. Forward progress will be slow. Still, the library is striving to become more useful. Staff is moving to chat-based reference desk interaction and working to improve catalog interface. They are aware of the need to digitize content. I learned in my interview that future librarians should have mastery of the public interface. They will need to understand commonly used software packages and computer technology, and understand web content creation and editing, and that the best library will focus on empowering the user.